What's good, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Andre Dior, the king of all of the madness. If this is your first time ever seeing my face, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now. Join my gang, Andre Army, because it's free. We bougie and we always have a poppin' ass time on my channel. So today, y'all already know I'm back again, and it's another story time. Today's story time is about the time a stalker followed me home. Not only me home, but me and my friend home. So if y'all want to hear the story and get the tea, then keep on watching. So just so y'all know that this isn't made up, I'm about to call my friend right now on the phone. I'm not going to say his name because y'all probably be thinking that people's stories are made up, but this actually happened and he doesn't know. I'm going to call him. It's 12:23 at night. So watch me call him right now. Hey. Right now I'm doing a video. So I didn't say your name, so they don't know who I'm on the phone with. But basically I'm recording right now. But right, we got stalked by somebody and they followed us home. Right or wrong?
Yes, he was on 42nd Street and he followed us all the way back to fucking psycho.
Exactly. Period. Post.
Like, I was so confused. He literally followed us all the way fucking home and I was scared.
Exactly. Like, see, I tell you, I do not be lying about these fucking stories. These stories actually happen to us. Like,
it gave, let me find out your address. It gave, let me know where you live. Like, bitch, leave me alone.
it was very SVU, Special Victims Unit. Like, all right, so boom. Basically, me and my friend at the time, this is almost like my boy best friend. Let's call him Claremont because when we're together, we act like we're twins. So we're gonna call him Claremont. So me and Claremont, normally like when we don't have work or college or whatever, we like hang out in the city. Yes, we're from New York. We still reside in New York. Y'all don't need to know where though. Or what borough. So basically, we normally go to the movies, we go out to eat, we go to BBQs, we go to restaurants, movies, museums, this, that, and the third. So one day we went to the movies. We saw, I think it was Girls Trip. So one day we went to the movies. We had just came back from seeing Girls Trip. We're on Times Square. And then we also went to BBQs. We had sticky wings, fries, tenders. It was such a good day. Like, we were venting, we catching up on life because we don't get to see each other that often, only on the weekends. If y'all know New York City, it's like a hustle and bustle place over here. It's normally no time to just downtime. You always have something to do, basically. So we already lit. We walking out 42nd, we strolling, we still laughing, we on Snap, we just talking like about life, relationships, goals, stuff, normal stuff that we always do, hanging out, chilling. So we like, oh, look at those kids, they're shooting a YouTube video. I'm like, LOL, I should be vlogging. So Claremont's like, you should have dead been vlogging. I'm like, yeah, but next time, we already lit and it's nighttime. So after we say that, we see this boy run up to Claremont, like literally, like literally run, like. So I'm like, I'm already like strapping my fanny pack up and put my phone in my pocket, like, hold on, like, who is this? Run up on my friend, and he was like, kind of looking like, who is this? So this person just grabs him. So I'm like, y'all already know me, you know, like, you can't let your friends or people you close to like get popped on. So I'm just already like, body and swing. I'm just like, so then Claremont is like, oh, hi. And then the person, let's call a person, no disrespect, but we gonna call this person Curious George. Because this person just wanted to know everything. So this Curious George run up to Claremont, my friend, and he like, oh, what y'all doing? What's up? This and the third. So Claremont like, this is my friend Andre. We was just hanging out. But we about to, you know, probably just hang out for a little bit and just head home. So he like, oh, we could all hang out. So I'm like, once again, if y'all watch my Q&A and the 25 random facts about me, I do not like my friends' friends. But I'm like, you know what? I'm drunk. Let me just be nice because I know my mouth and the liquor's in my system. And I don't want no issues. I just want to go home with my friend. Because me and Claremont live in the same neighborhood in New York. Still to this day, love him down. So Curious George is like, oh, where y'all going? We should just all hang out. And he's with 2 girls. So it's 3 of them and 2 of us. We had no intentions of hanging out with other people that night. Where our intentions were just to go to movies, get food and drinks, and go home. So we're just walking around with them on 42nd Street. We taking pictures, everybody laughing, getting to know each other. They doing their little YouTube stuff. We just looking like, oh, okay. So then I'm like, I'm kind of telling Claremont, like, girl, I'm telling, like, Claremont, my friend, I'm like, yo, we're kind of on a schedule because it's, I would say we left, what? We went to the movies and BBQs. It was probably like 11:30. So at this point, when we ran into them, let's say it's 12 o'clock. So I'm like, okay, I'm seeing 1 o'clock, 1:15, 1:20, 1:30. So I'm going up to my friend, and I'm like, yo, we gonna dip soon. Like, we're not gonna be out here all night because you already know how the trains move, this, that, and the third. This happened, what, a year ago? Yeah, I think like a year ago, whatever. So he like, yeah, that's facts. Because you know, if you're from New York City, you already know that after a certain, when it gets late, your train and everything slow down. It starts going from every 5 minutes to an hour to 2 hours, and nobody's waiting that long. Or else I'm going to just take an Uber home from Times Square because we don't live in the city. So, Curious George is like, oh, what y'all doing after this? So we like, nothing, but it's Friday night, so let's find something to do. I'm like, maybe we could go to the club. I know the club's normally lit on a Friday. So the Curious George and his two friends is like, yeah, we could do that. That's lit. This, that, and the third. So we walk to like this popping club. It's on 8th Avenue or whatever in the city. It's like, basically it's like in a city in Manhattan, the Big Apple, whatever. The club strip is on like 9th Avenue, 10th Avenue, and I believe 8th Avenue. Those 3 avenues are just nothing but clubs, pubs, and bars and stuff like that. So I'm like, I know this popping club we could all go to. We all pull up to the club. We in the club, then, you know, we all get in. The 2 girls are outside because it's not your traditional club. It's more of, how you doing? Okay? So, me, Curious George, and Claremont, all 3 of us are inside. I'm like, Claremont, give me a hand because I don't want to lose you in the club. We came together. We're leaving together. Period. And that's how we've always been like, if we came together, we're leaving together. Period. I don't really know Curious George, but I'm like, all right, hold on till it's so we in the club. I would say now it's probably like 2:30, 2:20. The club, I think it closes at 4 or 3:30. Basically, it has sections. It got upstairs and downstairs. Downstairs closed at 3 o'clock. We was downstairs. We was dancing, vibing, this, that, and third. It was dumb hot. It was like maybe 300 plus people in there. I'm like, ew, okay, it's sticky. All the gross. Not, like, all the candidates that I'm not interested in is all of me and Claremont face. I almost said my friend name. And I'm like, yeah, I'm over it. It's about to be 3 o'clock. It's going on 3:20, 3:30. I don't want it to still be, I want to go home. So Claremont agrees, like, he was in my ear, like, yeah, we about to dip after that. We about to tell Curious George we got to dip out. So eventually I just grabbed Claremont. I'm like, let's go. We outside the club. I don't know what Curious George is, but he's inside, I guess, talking to people that he sees, flirting, kissing, whatever he doing. So I grabbed Claremont and Curious George. Eventually he comes outside 10 minutes later. So we stand by to his 2 friends. They call it Uber. They're like, okay, we gotta go. It's 3:30. It's time to get home. It's too late. This and third. It's time to get to their house. So the 2 girls leave. Me and Claremont about to leave. Curious George, like, we're at the stop sign. He walks in front of us like, we are going. Y'all leaving without me? We like, oh, we thought you was with your friend. Like, y'all, it's like, at that point I was like, oh no, it feels like we're being stalked. So then I'm like, we know, clearly me and Claremont know the city like the back of our hand. I think Curious George know it too, but we're not there for, we just want to go home. We live in the same neighborhood. Me and Claremont live 2 blocks from each other. Still to this day. We don't know where Curious George lived. I think he said he lived in the city, or he lived upstate, or his family members live in a BX. Who knows? We didn't care. So we about to go to the train. He like, oh, I'll take the train with y'all. So then he like, oh, I'm gonna come to, he was like, Curious George was like, I'm gonna come home with y'all or travel the same route. But I'm like, oh, you should just take the train because you know the trains get messed up at night. And Claremont's like, yeah, definitely, because you know it gets messed up, especially that it's late. So then I'm like, basically, everything we said we're gonna do, this dude was just not leaving us alone. He was just like, oh, I'll come with y'all. I'll walk with y'all. I'm gonna go that way too. I'll take that train. Knowing damn well, I don't want to give away the train, but that train only comes to our neighborhood in our borough. It does not go to the Bronx. It do not go further into Manhattan. It's going into our borough. Period. So then that's when I whispered to I think I either texted or whispered to Claremont while he was talking to Curious George, like they were just speaking, and I was like, hey, I think I texted his phone, and I was like, hey, let's say we walk into 34th Street or 40, or no, I was like, let's say we walk into 34th Street or we walk into 14th Street, so this way he could get on his train at Times Square and we could just walk to the next train station that's a few blocks, and we don't have to be bothered with him. So we come up with excuse. We like, oh no, we gotta walk to, I'm gonna say on the train. We like, no, we gotta walk to the L on 14th Street, and we're on Times Square. So count from 42 to 14. 42 to 14. This is when we knew we was being stopped. So he like, I'll walk with y'all. It's nothing. I'm like, shit. I'm like, oh my God, our plan is really not working. We're trying everything to ditch this person, and they just will not give up. Basically, he had an infatuation with me and my friend from following us on social media. And he was like, oh, y'all look so good in person. I can't believe y'all really look like this and the third. I should come to your house. I should bring you home. We're like, we're good. We go home all the time by ourselves or together. We are so good. We do not need an escort, to bring us home. So at this point, you guys, no lie, it's probably like 4 o'clock now. Early in the morning, like the sun is about to come up. Everybody from the club let out, so you see people walking. All the crackheads is out because it's the city. We walk from 42nd Street to 14th Street. Y'all, when I told y'all my legs was about to give out, and I was like, nah, I'm in pain. I'm like, I'm making every excuse in the book. I'm like, well, since our original train, like the so-called L train is not working, we gotta take, I just made up a random thing. I was like, we gotta take, for example, we gotta take the R train. We're not taking no damn R train. But I'm like, he's like, oh, that's fine. I'll just take it with y'all. And I'm just like, and Claremont is like, bitch, like, we really being followed. Like, this is some scary shit. So then, eventually, we get to the train station, y'all. We walked maybe over 50 blocks. If you're from New York City, you know how long the blocks are. My feet are killing me. I'm hungry. I'm sweating. Everything's closed. It's the wee hours of the morning. I'm like, I'm just get food when I get back to our borough, our hood, our neighborhood. We're on a train now. Stalker, Curious George is just all up on Claremont, like, oh, come here, like this, that, and the third. Oh, you should be my baby. Why are you playing? And I'm just like, get off of him. Not even to be like a hater or a cock blocker. I'm just like, get off of him. Like, my friend was so uncomfortable. Like, we're under the train. Like, chill out. People are staring at us. You trying to put your hand in his pants. You trying to fill up all up on a public transportation service. We're not the only ones in the train. There's probably like 15 people just staring at us. I'm like, great. Great. More public humiliation. And I'm kind of drunk. And he drunk. We all drunk. I don't know if Curious George was drunk, but whatever. So then, basically, y'all, we're on the train. So we like, oh, in 2 stops, you could transfer and take it back uptown because we're going downtown. You could take it uptown to your neighborhood and you could get home so quickly. Like, we're still trying to convince him, like, you could get off at the next 2 stops. His stop come. He like, yeah, but then he leaves the train. So we're like, oh, thank you, Jesus. Yes. We talking. Over here is stand clear the closing doors. Guess who just jumped back in the train? Curious George. He like, nah, on a second thought, it's too late. I don't want to wake nobody up in my crib. So I'm just go home with y'all. We like, huh? So we like, who house are you going to? You're not coming to, I'm like, in my head, I'm like, you're not coming to my house. Then my friend Claremont is like, you can't come to my house. He like, well, I'll just chill outside. So we like, oh my God. So then in a train, Curious George is in my ear like, yo, I was dead. Let's just go to your house or there. But I'm like, you're not coming to my house, honey. What? Wrong boy. You're not coming to my house. Random people in your house. We were just met. Are you dumb? So me and Claremont just texting each other back and forth. Curious George finally sat in the seat, but he's on the side. I just sat across from my friend. So I'm just texting Claremont. We texting back and forth. I'm just like, how the hell are we gonna ditch this person? This person is literally stalking us, forcing yourself to come to a halt. You don't even live in this borough. If you're from New York City, then you know it's boroughs. Boroughs are like different towns. Our town is a 2-hour town away from his town, the BX, Harlem, whatever. We're going downtown. This is 2 hours away from your supposedly neighborhood. At this point, we ride a train. It's about 5 o'clock. We finally get to our neighborhood. So at this point, I was gonna take a Uber home because I was just over the foolishness. I'm like, somebody's stalking and following me. I can't do this. You're not about to follow me to my doorstep. I'm telling Claremont, I'm like, I just take an Uber. Claremont like, no, don't leave me with the stalker. Please do not leave me. I'm like, you better wrap it up before I do. Because if you don't say something, I'm gonna volley. Y'all, if you know me, like I give chances and patience and eventually it builds up and I just nap and I volley. So at this point, oh, excuse me guys. So at this point, me, Claremont, and Stalker, aka Curious George, whatever, Stalker, you are now in our neighborhood. Our neighborhood is a whole 3 boroughs away from where you claimed you live. Harlem, Manhattan, the Bronx, wherever. We're downtown. I don't want to tell y'all. We're downtown. We're like, you're 3 hours away from your crib. He like, I don't care. It's whatever. I'ma just sleep over and leave for the day. I said, sleep over where? Sleep over where? Not in my crib. Are you dumb? And it's not even about me not having company. I don't know you. If it's Claremont, that's different because that's like my brother. I've known him for years. I don't know Stalker. Claremont's like, Stalker, you can't come to my crib either. Everybody, no. Like, we're just making an excuse. Like, you cannot come. Point blank, period. So he like, oh, I'll just take an Uber home. I'm like, from here? That's going to be like $350. But if you got it, you got it. Because you came all the way out here. If y'all do not know New York City, the MTA, well, trains and buses shut down. And then they start back up at maybe 5:30, 6 o'clock. So it's like it's just 5 o'clock. So ain't nothing running. It's dead outside. Ain't no cars, ain't no buses, ain't nothing currently running. We walk. So I didn't get my Uber just because I'm trying to stay with my friend and make sure my friend is safe, basically. So we finally like approach our neighborhood, basically. Once you get off the train, you gotta like, how far was our house from the train? Our house is maybe 15 minutes from the train. We did do the 15-minute walk. Claremont, Stalker just would not give up. Like, I just want to hang out with y'all. Y'all so fun. Y'all lit. We're like, thank you, but hon, it's time to go home. It's definitely time to go home. And that's when Claremont caught an attitude. My friend was like, yeah, it's time to go home. You're wildin'. Like, so we laughing off, but we like, it's almost 6 o'clock and you're still in our neighborhood. It's time to go home. We basically did a 24-hour thing up all night with this person who we don't know, who followed us to our whole neighborhood. We get bacon, egg, and cheeses. He get one too. Then I'm like, okay. Claremont basically walked me to my house. We live maybe 2-3 blocks away from each other. I finally walked to my like house / neighborhood, but I'm like, let me just stay at that corner because I don't want Stalker knowing where I live. So say my block is, just for example, I'm just going to make up a random block number. Say my block is 200. I walk to 203. The 203. If my block is 200th Street, I walk to 203 Street. This is not my block. I'm just giving you guys the example. I walk to 203 Street. So I'm like, all right, Claremont, this was fun. I gotta go. It's about to be 7 o'clock and I'm still outside from Friday night. Like, what are you doing? Like, then finally Claremont just had it like, yeah, later Dre, I'll call you. I'm like, yeah, gotta be safe. So I waited till like, basically I just turned on a random block, which was 2 blocks away from my house or 1 block away. I waited till they left. I went home. So then I'm texting in Claremont. I'm like, what was that about? Like, somebody literally just followed us for 24 hours almost. All the way to our neighborhood. And this person lives 3 hours away. You don't know us. You know us from social media. And you're trying to go in people's houses. So basically, I guess Claremont ended up walking home. And Claremont was just like, you cannot, like, I guess Stalker was trying to force himself in Claremont's house. And Claremont was like, yo, if my father wake up, he's shooting somebody. So then basically, and Claremont's, my friend, his family is pretty Caribbean and crazy, and they're Bayesian, so they're from Barbados. They don't really play that, and my family's Jamaican, so they don't play that either. So if you think you bad, show out. So basically, my friend basically called me after he left, was like, oh, Stalker tried to force himself in the house, and he told him like, yo, if my father wake up, somebody's getting shot or whatever, if a random person's in the house. So basically, Stalker walked, I guess he walked all the way back to the train. That's like a 20-30 minute walk back to the train station. I just got on the train and finally went home. We on the phone like, what the F was that about? Never again. Next time we just deaden it. Anytime something crazy happens the next time like that, like with someone trying to follow us home, we just straight violating or we're gonna fight you or beat that ass. Because if we says no, like, the night is over. You don't follow and force your way to try to go in someone's house or follow someone to their, at least their neighborhood. That's very weird. When you don't even live in the same borough, region, or destination. You live about 3 hours away. Now you look dumb. You followed 2 people home that did not want you, who you had an infatuation with from social media. Now your ass is about to take you 3 to 4 hours to go home. Dumb. So yeah, a stalker really tried to follow me and my friend home. Like, so that was the end of my story time. If you stay to the end of the story, I love you so much. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I will be back with way more videos, more content. Keep up with me on social media, my Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter. Everything will be linked below. I love each and every single member of Entree Army and everybody who even takes time out of your day to watch Little O Me. I appreciate it so much, and I'm gonna see y'all in my next video. Bye, y'all.